Not sure what the weather is like where the rest of you guys are, although I've seen there's a ton of really intense storms going on in the Midwest, right? So definitely thinking of you guys out there. Stay safe with all that hail. But like I said, it's a nice day here, and you know what? It is a beautiful day for some trivia. As hint videos, those are going to be over on Instagram. So if you're not following us on Instagram, make sure you're following at Swagbucks Official. So just the at sign, as the Instagram handles do. Swagbucks Official over on Instagram, and that's where those hint videos are posted for the Thursday games. So if you're looking for those, make sure you're following us over there. And also, I saw there was some chatter about summer plans, or maybe I'm just thinking about summer plans because I love this very summery graphic. I have to agree with Michael Phillips 7 though. Swimming in lakes, not for me. I think swimming in the ocean is just a little bit better. It's just cold in lakes, and I think I just get in my head about all the gunk that just gets stuck there, and it just seeps into the lake water versus like the ocean, in my head at least, is much less gunky. There's more space. The gunk can spread out more, I guess, stretch its wings. Anyway, just me thoughts. But if you've got any summer plans, some fun summer plans on the other side of what I'm sure are a whole slew of family celebrations since it's graduation season, write us in the chat. What are your fun summer plans? What are you most looking forward to this summer? I'm sure, like I said, like many of you, got graduation celebrations. Wedding season is upon us, so here's hoping we all have safe travels and fun celebrations in the next couple weeks if you're celebrating anything. But today, it's May Day, but there's no reason to be distressed as you play the Thursday edition of Daily Trivia Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Let's hope April showers have brought rain flowers as you play for the grand prize. That's $1,000. Let's take a look at that. And when you correctly answer 10 multiple choice general trivia, in this game, you'll earn 1 bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1, even if you've already been eliminated. If you win the game, they're automatically added to your prize. Otherwise, you'll have to claim them at the end of the game to keep them. Simple enough. The first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize, either using SB or with a free rejoin. Click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu anytime a game's not happening and get free rejoins by watching videos. Top left-hand corner of the main menu. Each game, we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least 1 SB in the game. Here are Wednesday's winners. Let's take a look at that. Well done, all of you. You've already been credited. Everyone else, keep playing and claiming because next time the winner could be you. Yes, you, just for being here today. How cool. Let the game begin. Here we go. Here's question number 1. What dairy product is commonly added to coffee? Cottage cheese, cream, or custard? We're looking for a dairy product commonly added to coffee. This is something that I personally add to my coffee just always. It's something I always add. People with taste buds of steel enjoy their coffee bitter and black. Other people cut through that bitterness by adding a sweetener and some cream. Cream is the answer we are looking for. Let's take a look at that. Let's see, we've got 13,655 of you got that right, 99%. Well done. The cream really rose to the top there, and I'd say it's all of you. Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB. Here's question number 2. The goth fashion trend primarily favors which color? Black, neon pink, or ocean blue? The goth fashion trend. What color is their favorite? What are they going to be wearing out and about? Goth style captures the macabre feeling of dread and marries it with fashion adapted from the Victorian era. If you see someone in heavy black lace and clothing outside in the summer, that's goth. Black is the answer we were looking for. 13,667 of you, 98% of you got that right. Wow, we are crushing this game so far. So let's keep moving. Our next question is worth 1 bonus SB. Here's question number 3. Which of the following games of chance involves spinning a giant wheel? Blackjack, video poker, or roulette? And just a fun bit of bonus trivia. I think 2 out of these 3 games are featured on the Casino Night episode of The Office, which is a favorite of mine, written by Steve Carell. Just a good piece of TV. Every table game and slot machine in a casino favors the house, and you can employ strategies to bolster your shot at winning, but roulette feels like the game where you always have no chance of winning. Roulette was the answer we were looking for. 13,600 of you, 98% of you got that right. Wow, we are Really crushing it so far. We don't have no chance of winning. We have every chance of winning. Let's keep going. Our next question's worth 1 bonus SB. Here's question number 4. Swiss cheesemaker Emile Frey used broken cheese wheels and whey to invent which product? Macaroni and cheese, Velveeta, or Cheese Whiz? And just to give a little shout out again, this is one of our hint video questions. So if you're not following us over at Swagbucks Official, as I said at the beginning of the game, make sure you're doing that after the game to get those videos for our Thursday games. Emile, I speak for all people around the world when I simply say thank you for your contributions to culinary, nay, cultural history. Because where would we be without Velveeta? Velveeta is the answer. 9,478 of you. Okay, only 69% of you got that right. So we lost almost a third of you on that question. Like I said, make sure you're following us over on at Swagbucks Official over on Instagram. That'll give you all those cheesy hints so you can get the main cheese, the Swagbucks at the end of the game here. Looks like we've got some rejoiners. Nice, 3,800 people back in our game. Our next question's worth 1 bonus SB. Here's question number 5. Which national park would require a U.S. citizen to present a passport to get in? National Park of American Samoa, Capitol Reef National Park, or Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park? And you get a bonus Carolyn point if you're going to one of these national parks over the summer, if that's part of your summer plans. Because the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services have no jurisdiction in this territory, you cannot enter the National Park of American Samoa without a passport, sufficient money for your stay, and a ticket out. National Park of American Samoa was the answer. Whoa, only 5,609 of you. Okay, only 43% of you got that right. So we lost over half of you on that question. If you couldn't find your passport for that question, use one of those rejoins you've got saved up from Second Chance Weeks or from watching videos, because you were clicking that button in the top left-hand corner of the main menu. That was a mouthful for me to say, but you got it. That button to watch videos, get rejoins. Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB. Now that we have our 5,000 rejoiners back in the game, here's question number 6. How many pairs of chromosomes do each of our cells normally contain? 102, 23, or 365? Looking for pairs of chromosomes. How many do they normally contain? So, if you're not a superhuman or a Superman or one of those types. Our chromosomes have the important job of carrying your genetic information from cell to cell, and they adhere to a strict buddy system. Generally, we have 23 pairs per cell. 9,316 of you, 88% of you got that right. Wow, okay, so we're coming back strong with that question. Feel good about that. Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB as well, just to celebrate. Here's question number 7. Which of the following NBA MVPs was not a number 1 draft pick? LeBron James, Michael Jordan, or Magic Johnson? And this is, for those of you keeping score at home, our second question. That was one of those hint videos over on Instagram. So give you a little hint for this one. There are plenty of number 1 draft picks who went on to greatness. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Shaquille O'Neal, and Akeem Olajuwon. The number 1 pick the year, Michael Jordan, was drafted number 3. Yes, Michael Jordan was the answer. 5,685 of you. Okay, only 59% of you got that right. So again, we lost close to half of you, 40%, over 40% of you on that question. That was a tough one. For those of you who didn't take flight, I know you got those rejoins, or just stick around and earn some SB and learn some fun trivia. Looks like we've got 1,000 people back in the game because it's pretty late in the game. We're getting pretty close to the grand prize at the end here. Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB. Now that we've got our rejoiners, here's question number 8. Which Friday the 13th movie was the first to feature Jason Voorhees in his classic hockey mask? Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th Part 2, or Friday the 13th Part 3? A lot of Friday the 13th, you know what I mean? Jason doesn't even appear until the end of the original, and he was a waterlogged kid. In the second movie, he wears a bag over his head. It wasn't until the threequel that he donned his famous hockey mask. 1,133 of you, only 17% of you got that right. Wow, Jason Voorhees really controlled that question. That's a brutal question, especially this late in the game. Looks like we've got, 1,800 rejoiners. Nice. Wow, that was a really tough question late in the game. This might be a pretty high-scoring game for everyone today. Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB. Here's question number 9. Which of the following musical instruments is a woodwind? Snare drum, clarinet, or bass guitar? We're looking for which one of these is a woodwind. Fun fact, I play the violin. I'm actually looking for a good place to buy a new violin. So if anyone knows of any in LA, hit me up. All woodwind instruments use either a reed or a thimble to split the air blown into them, and the only one of these instruments that you blow into at all is a clarinet. Clarinet's the answer. 2,888 of you have made it this far and are ready for our final question. Guys, this has been a tough game, so if you have made it this far, I am hugely impressed with you. But I do have something special to tell you about. May the 4th be with you on Sunday, because Monday is Revenge of the 5th, and we'll have a Star Wars themed game for you at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time, with $1,000 on the line. I've got a good feeling about your chances. I'm super excited about that game. It's going to be awesome. Quick reminder, there are 2 ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of our live games. One is through the Daily Trivia Challenge, the quick hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule up to twice per day. Second is by clicking the More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in the app. Both will get you SB towards your daily goal. But I want to focus in particular on that More Ways to Earn button, because that's how you reach the Tapjoy wall, which is filled with quick, easy to complete offers that will check Daily Discover off your to-do list in minutes. Be sure to do your daily Tapjoy every single day, because that's a winning habit, and building winning habits is what I want for you. That's what I want for you, 2025. You can start building those habits by clicking the Tapjoy image that will appear at the end of the game. Simple as that. But before we get to our Tapjoy offers, back to our game, our final question worth 1 bonus SB. Here we go. Which of these Kevin Costner films was a box office bomb, making $88 million in the US against a $175 million budget? Field of Dreams, Dances with Wolves, or Waterworld? That is a tough pill to swallow. That is a lot less than their budget ended up making. Kevin Costner thought that a sci-fi movie set in a future where people drink their own recycled urine would be a huge box office hit, but audiences just didn't enjoy Waterworld. Waterworld is the answer. 2,585 of you knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize. Congratulations to all of you who are splitting the grand prize today. Well done on what was a pretty tough game. I was really impressed. We got Rebecca Petersov, 17, Sosie Allison, Taffer J, Casey Altum, Sammy Grant, David 2025. Amazing. Now that you have all these new SB in your account, you know what to do with them. Redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. Great job all week long. Come back Monday for our Star Wars game. It's going to be epic. Thank you for playing Daily Trivia Live, and we'll see you then.